everyone, it's Ann. Today we're going to take a look at a very old deck. It was released back in 2005, March 1st, 2005, according to Amazon. I purchased it in 2018, and it's called The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. And the reason I'm doing this today is I had a subscriber asked if I had this in my collection, and if I did, would I do a review or walkthrough on it. And I said I would if I could find it in my collection, and I found it, and so here we are. So it's in a two-part hard case box. There are a thumb hole cut out on each side, and it's published by Hay House. And look at the price back then, so it's gone up a little bit with inflation, but it's not too bad. Still pretty reasonable. It says the best-selling author, Melody Beattie, is the best-selling author of The Language of Letting Go. So she has a book as well, brings you 50 cards to help remind you that each day you can ask for and accept the healing energy of God and the universe. This beautifully illustrated deck will inspire you to live in the here and now, and by doing so, you can allow life to happen instead of trying to force outcomes. When you relinquish regrets over the past and fears about the future, you can truly make the most of every day. All right. So the subscriber requested to see this, lives across the other world, on the other side of the world in Asia. And sometimes they get decks a lot later than we do. And they have wanted to see this because they plan on getting it soon. All right, so, and it was a long time subscriber, so I said, okay. And I haven't done a review on this or a walkthrough, because I started my review in 2019. My channel, I had it a long time ago, but it was my personal channel. And one day I just decided to do a VR, and then I did a review. So this channel, I didn't start out dedicating it to doing this. So it was kind of like impulsive. So anyway, so my channel has been around since 2013, but I started doing this in 2019. All right, so a little bit of a history. All right, so it comes with this card. Dear friends, I hope that these affirmation cards help remind you that each day we can ask for and accept the energy, the healing energy of God in the universe. Open your hearts and let that energy flow to you, through you, and on to others. When you live in the here and now, you can allow life to happen instead of trying to force outcomes. When you relinquish regrets over the past and fears about the future, you can truly make the most of each day present. Melody Beattie. All right, so that's her. All right, so there is like no backs per se, because on the back side, on the one side it has affirmation, on the other side it has the picture and keywords. So cardstock is medium. And it's kind of between, it's more papery, but with a coating. So it doesn't feel, it feels papery, but with a coating. So it's kind of like one of those mixture between plastic and paper, because it is paper, but it has kind of like a thick coating, but not so thick that you can't bend it. So it's a mixture of both, and they're just standard Hay House Oracle card size. All right, and if you want to need a visual to have an idea comparing it to a plaid back tarot, they are a little taller and wider. All right, so for me personally, I need a visual. So that's for those who are not familiar with Hay House cards and you want to get an idea. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start. I don't know if it came in alphabetical order, but I took the time to put it in somewhat alphabetical order, at least all the A's and B's together and stuff, so that there's some kind of order going through this. So we have accepting change is the first one, first card, And then I'm not going to read all of this, but I'll read maybe the first couple to give you an idea. Today, I will be open to the process of change. I will trust my higher power and believe that the place where I'll be dropped off is better than the place where I was picked up. I know that change is necessary to take me wherever I need to go. All right, accepting change, accepting my imperfections. Today, I will tell myself that who I am is okay and that what I'm doing is good enough. Of course, I make mistakes and get off track sometimes, but that doesn't mean that I'm not as good as everyone else. No one is perfect, and that's just fine. All right, achieving clarity in my relationship. Today, I will remember that even the best relationships have low points. If the low point is the norm in my current relationship, I may have to consider if I want to continue. If the low point is temporary, I will practice understanding. I know that I will achieve clarity and make the right decision. All right. Acknowledging my desires. So these are all about relationship. Today, I will release the belief that my needs are never met. I will acknowledge my desires, then turn them over to my higher power. My wants and needs are not an accident. God created them when He created me. Acting as if. Today, I will try acting as if, a positive form of pretending. This is a good way to get past part of a problem or overcome fears and doubts. I will act as if the situation is already resolved and get on with my life. I like that. That's good. Allowing things to happen. Today, I will let things happen without worrying about the significance of each event. I will trust that things will bring about my growth faster than running around with a microscope. I will have faith that my lessons will reveal themselves in their own time. Apologizing. So very simple pictures. Today, I will try to be clear and healthy in my apologies, taking responsibility for my own actions and nobody else. I will seek God's help in figuring out what I truly need to apologize for, and I will do so without reservation. Approving of myself. This is good. So I'll read this one more, last one. Today, I will let go of my need for approval and my need to be liked. Instead, I will choose to like and approve of myself. The people who count, including me, will respect me when I'm true to who I really am. That's another really good one. So that's really good. Assuming financial responsibility. All right. So I'll hold it long enough for those who want to read it. You can pause and read it. But if I read every single one, it's going to take forever. Being direct. So basically the front is the key words, being loving, with a nice simple picture. And then in the back is the affirmation for what's on the front of the keywords on the front. Being true to myself. Communicating clearly. Confiding in a friend. Enjoying life. Feeling good. Focusing on peace. Focusing on substance. Getting calm. This is good. I think I'll read this one. I will stop searching for happiness outside myself. If I'm in a frenzy state, I'll get calm, get back on track, and remember that the key to happiness is inside me. Often, after I've become peaceful in accepting, what I want comes to me with ease. That's good. These are really good. Healthy giving. Initiating friendship. Learning discipline. Learning lessons at work. I will accept my present circumstances on the job. I will reflect on the fact that what I'm learning in my life applies to what I'm learning at work. I believe that I'm right where I need to be, both at home and at my job. Oh, so that's really good. Letting go of being right. That's another good one. Letting go of panic. This may be synchronistic in the times we're living in. Let me read this one. Today, I will not be overwhelmed by panic. Panic will take my mind off my goals. It's normal to feel panic, but I simply feel it and let it go. I can get back on track by treading water until I regain my composure. I relax and know that all is well. Letting relationships flow. This is probably another good one to read out loud. I will stop trying to control my relationships. I will participate at a reasonable level and let the other person do the same. I can let go, knowing that the relationship will find its own life or not, and that I don't have to do all the work, only my share. Very nice. Living through problems. Loving myself unconditionally. Maintaining boundaries. Making the right decisions. Moving through discomfort. Practicing gratitude. Receiving joyfully. Releasing anger toward family members. Releasing fear. Today, I will ask God to help me let go of my need to be afraid. I welcome peace, trust, acceptance, and safety into my life. I will make a point of listening to my healthy, rational fears and will relinquish all the others. Releasing resistance. I will simply accept. I will relinquish the need to be in resistance to myself and my environment in any way. I will move forward in joy by accepting where I am right now. Rejecting shame. Rescuing myself. Oh, that's nice. So instead of waiting on a knight in shining armor, you can rescue yourself. Let's see what it says. Today, I will not wait for someone to come to my aid. I'm not helpless. Although help may come, I'm my own rescuer. My relationships will dramatically improve when I stop rescuing others and stop expecting others to rescue me. Wow, this is powerful because I think there's so many codependency out there, codependent relationship. This is a good one, rescuing myself. It even sounds good. Setting deadlines. Setting my own course. Showing vulnerability. Solving problems. Standing firmly in my truth. staying neutral, taking risks, trusting God, trusting in God. So we have trusting God and trusting in God. Let's see what the difference is. Trusting God is, I will ask my higher power to send me his best, and I will trust that all that is good will come to me. I will remember that sometimes we don't get what we want because God has something infinitely better in store for us. So that is trusting God. And then trusting in God is, today I will know that all my wants will be met. I will give my needs to the universe and trust that God will take care of the desires of my heart. I will have faith that I truly deserve to have my wants and needs met. Trusting in life. Taking time for meditation and prayer. That's important. Last but not least, waiting patiently. Ooh, look at all these bold, vivid colors. I like the colors here. Since it's the last one, I'll read it. Waiting patiently. Today, I will wait patiently if waiting is the action I need in order to take care of myself. I know that I'm taking positive, forceful action by waiting until the time is right. God, help me let go of my fear, urgency, and panic. Help me learn the art of waiting. Wow, that's a powerful one. Wow. So I'm glad I was asked to do this. I haven't used this deck in a long time. I don't even know if I used it since I bought it. Some of these decks, I buy them and then I have good intentions and then I do the walkthrough and I put them away and sometimes I forget. So I guess that's synchronistic because they're pretty good. Inspirational for the times we're living in. So maybe I'll keep them out and start using them. And they are still on Amazon. Can you believe it? So they must be good because they've been out since 2005 and they're still on Amazon. And by the way, there is no guidebook, just that little book, this card that came with it. But they are still available. So if you like it and you find it inspirational and you want them, I will put the link in the description underneath the video so you can get them or check them out or read more about them yourself. All right, so as usual, thanks for watching, and I will catch you again on the next video. Bye.